Hold on, let's start over. Let's go back, then you can see me. I said, hi, I'm here now. Or I said something on lines of, I don't remember what I said a second ago. But I said, do you ever do a thing and then you're like, wow, that was a lot of work. I don't know if I'll ever do that thing again. And then you're like, but then you gotta do the thing again because you committed to doing the thing again. And then I also said that I'm grumpy because this is my first yard sale I've ever done by myself, right? And I was like determined. Fucking hell, get over there. Get in your assigned seat, ma'am. I was like determined because I was like, I want to do this by myself. It just, you know, I gotta learn. I want to learn. I want to be independent. Figure the fuck out. Figure the fuck out. Figure this fucking shit out. And then I recorded stuff all day long on TikTok. And then I deleted half of my work. Half of my fucking shit. But I'm a little bit saved though. Because I recorded things and sent them to Ellie and as they were happening. And then so I'm a little bit saved by the grace of God, as in I recorded things and sent them to Ellie and I saved them to my phone. But I did a whole yard sale. Let's say a whole yard sale. It wasn't a whole lot of stuff, but it was enough for a yard sale. I made a whole $6.50. And if that's not below minimum wage, then I don't know what is. Hi, Bear. How you doing? Good to see you. Hold on a second. I'm good, hungry but good. What you gonna crunch? Crunch and munch. Anything in particular? Dude, look at this. Bwomp. Anyway, so yeah, and then I recorded stuff all day, and then it like got rid of half of my recording, and I like did a whole bit about something, and a whole bit, but I had a whole take of me yapping, and I guess I can redo it tomorrow. You know, I'm about to say fuck this fucking hair, dude. I did a whole like ramble about something, and because I was like, I have the ability to make TikToks again. I have the ability, and I'm never ever gonna take it for granted ever again. So I'm gonna make TikToks while I can, and also videos versus TikToks, like normal videos, like YouTube videos, versus TikToks. It's so much less pressure. I also don't know where my voice is gone. Oh my god, my phone. You ever type, hold on. You ever type something wrong on your phone? Is like, am I gonna remember the way you typed this for the rest of my life? Yeah. Anyway, but I will type something wrong or I'll type something right, the right way. And then it's like, do you remember that one time you typed it wrong? I'm gonna always remember that, and I'm gonna type it wrong, and I'm gonna autocorrect it the wrong way now. Because you typed it this way. And I think that's rigged. I think that's what that is. I think it's quite rude. Chat, I can't even... I can't even believe... I mean, I can. But we have to start over on Craft Mine. What? Girl, this is the same one! No! Don't you do this to me. I did not bear, unfortunately. I didn't think I was going to. Bro! I have to start over twice! No! Oh. Also, you say something in caps lock once and your iPhone never forgets it either. Anyway, I did not, Bear. And that is definitely why... Wait a minute. And that is part of the reason why I was doing a yard sale today. Fuck. Ugh. Man. But then I made only not even $7. Please, God. Hold on. I need a W. Bro, it is. I'm doing it again tomorrow. Which, I mean, I got a very, very, very late start anyway. Like, much later. But then, you know, that's okay. But I was, like, recording the whole thing. Like, progress. I mean, like, this is what I've learned so far. Because this is my first ever yard sale by myself. My parents have always done it. And I was like, I want to do one. I want to figure it out. Because then if I do it, and I know how to do it, then I'll be like a yard sale expert. It's like, you're not good at one thing, you're good at a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Making a neighborhood cake and nobody wanting any. Yeah. Unfortunately, I agree with that. Can I do this? Can I do this? This is so sad. I cannot believe we're starting all the way over. All the way over completely. Again. Bear, what's your favorite type of cake? Is it the type that when the neighborhood gets it and they eat all of your cake? Because that's my favorite too. That's my favorite when I make a cake and then everybody eats it. I like strawberry cake though. A lot. And sometimes carrot cake is good too. My computer just acted like it was gonna fucking blue screen. Again. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. Yellow cake. White buttercream frost. That sounds so fucking good. Holy shit. That sounds incredible, Bear. Love that for you. Yellow cake with... Oh, man. My mom made some pumpkin... Girl, get it together. My mom made some pumpkin muffins today, and they were pretty good. That's not the same thing at all. That's very different than what you said. But it was yummy. And it was good. Had chocolate chips in them. Dude, this is crazy. I'm watching me at 160. Oh no! Is it better? Did it get better? It's sure trying. I don't know if it will. I don't know what's making it lag so bad right now. I updated to Windows 11 the other day too. Oh, because my CPU's at 100. Why? Girl, get it together. Hi, baby. Beautiful. My computer is dying. It's literally... It went from 100 CPU to 52. Listen. Everyone's always first. What do you mean? That's crazy. Is it better? Is it better? Oh my god, what is happening over here? Ain't no way. Is it still really laggy for you guys? Me went hole in the wall on Cartoon Network. Did you guys ever watch that show? I make references to that show, but I feel like I'm the only one who ever watched that show. Like, it's such a niche show. And it wasn't ever long, right? It was like always like, hold on, excuse me 1 second. Get that? Sorry guys, 1 second. Also, when people were coming to my house earlier, and only, like, it felt like I was working a shift at Little Caesars on a really dead day. know what I mean? It was like I had to use my customer service voice. I've never had to use my customer service voice in my driveway before. That was crazy. It's an experience. I feel like I was outside for like 5 days straight. But I wasn't. It sure felt like I was though. Hole in the Wall, the weird live action era with Brain Rush. Dude, what would happen? I know. Really? Oh, I thought you were memeing, babe. Oh my god, it gave me 2 sticks. How lovely. I don't remember. Wait, Brain Rush was also a TV show, wasn't it? I like some yellow cake. I think some yellow cake can be really good. Sometimes, well, no, I was gonna say a lot of the yellow cake I've had are usually ones that have been out. Like, they're like on clearance at a grocery store, and then you get them, and then they're not very good because they're really stale. Took place on roller coasters. I don't remember that one. Maybe if I saw an ad for it, I would probably remember it. That's wild. It's wild that I don't remember that. I remember watching Hole in the Wall because it was so short, and it was between other shows I would watch. Kendall Baker and Sopranos breads and cakes made frosting from scratch, and it was always buttercream. He spent years perfecting his buttercream. Every year or so, changed the recipe so it's even lighter. I don't even know. It just got worse and worse. Oh no! But maybe you were the buttercream that was needed. Oh, maybe we were the friends, the buttercream that we made along the way. I don't know what I'm saying. I cannot believe that I had to start over again. Like, the other file either got corrupted or something, because I already had one. And now we have another one. So this is take 3. Did I not make a thing? Did I just think that I made a thing? I think I just thought that I made a thing. I just think that's what happened. I definitely thought that I made a thing. Gosh dang it. I don't even see the damn thing either. Anyway, my favorite cake though, did I already say that? I think I did. Is either strawberry cake. I also like ice cream cake a lot too, but either strawberry cake or I like carrot cake sometimes. And when I like carrot cake, I really like carrot cake. I used to eat it a lot, or like a good amount, you know. It's actually incredible. I'm sure you won prizes or sold it for a lot of money. But I just hated everything buttercream. Oh no! Is it the texture, the taste? What is it? What about it? What about it do you not like? Also, honey, what's your favorite cake? Okay, we're gonna get this too, bro. Anybody in chat be fucking using copper? Cause I don't. For anything. Also, I know I've said this, like... Oh, I didn't say this while Ellie's here. I'm gonna say it differently now that she's here. But, baby, do you know how I was recording things to you and I was sending them to you earlier? You know, I saved them to my phone without thinking about it. And I'm so glad that I did, because half of my draft is gone on TikTok. I know I told you that already, but it saved it a little bit, because it was basically the same thing, almost the same things I was saying to you, just funnier. But it's funny to, like, see the progression on my face as I get slightly more annoyed that people are driving by and looking at me. And I don't know if it's the lead paint stare or what the hell is happening, but I'm glad that I had a bit that I recorded to you, and it was on my phone, so I have a little bit of something with that, for sure. I don't know where this fucking thing is. Is copper counts as using copper? That's, you know, that's a good point. I don't know how I missed this iron. I really gotta quit doing that, because that's literally how I die every time. I may want to die every time. Let's try it. I want to encourage my dad, but texture makes me feel as I said in my stomach, so it's in my mouth. Miracle Whip does the same thing. I understand. Completely. That's why I have to be in the mood for it. So I definitely get what you mean. What do I drop here? Oh, maybe I should do this. What did I end up selling to make the $7? Some comics. And it was a little unicorn notebook with some knitted Barbie clothes that were in there. Like tiny little Barbie clothes. So I sold that and then the comics. And then she took like a little pink drink thing. Not drink. It was like a little pink cup that my mom had found. So then I sold that. Like selling things of mine and just whoever else wants me to fucking sell things. Yeah. So I sold then some comics. And then I was making the comics like $1. Which they're more worth like 2 or 3, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be scammy, bro. Like if somebody is a big fan of Batman and they see this comic book for like, I don't know, I don't want to make shit expensive. Anyway. What was I doing? I like German chocolate cake, even though it was my mother's ex-husband's favorite. I gotcha. Well, then we just have to make it better than that, then. I most box cakes except yellow and funfetti. I was a big funfetti enjoyer. But it got to the point where it doesn't taste as good as it used to. But the funfetti's okay if it's strawberry cake. God, babe, you'd make a... I could tell you this right now. You'd make a mean... This is not me asking you to. This is me just stating the fact that you are so good at cooking that if you made strawberry cake, it would fucking slap. Even though I know you don't like strawberries, but it would slap. It's just like a boxed cake, but kind of not. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Fuck. Sometimes when I climb like this, I have dreams of climbing blocks like that, and I wake up like with really horrible vertigo. Like birthday cake with the multicolor sprinkles inside, yeah, like that. Funfetti frosting in a can too. Yes, I would eat that shit. We would make we used to do gingerbread houses together, and we would. Sometimes we would buy icing, but anyway, regardless of buying icing or not, I would always eat the icing because I'm fucking crazy. And then I would like eat it out of the can like that. And just like spoonfuls and spoonfuls and spoonfuls. And my stomach would hurt so bad. I was like, this is so worth it. She's like, dude, what is wrong with you? And I'd be like, Ronnie, we would make a gingerbread house. We'd sit there, we'd admire it. We'd be like, wow, like we'd get a gingerbread box, and then make it that way. Hi, Meta. How you doing? Hi, King. What was I saying? Oh, and then so we would get the boxed ones, the ones that you just like put together, and the ones that most people don't eat, they just build them. But we would build them, and then we would look at it, and then we would sometimes eat them. But mostly me. Mostly me, I would eat them. And I would like take the fucking roof off and just start, Oh my god. Oh, okay, we're chilling. I hear you, King. I'm sorry that you're sad. I'm here for you. Being sad is not fun, but also if you need to feel sad sometimes, then sad is good. Well, not sad is good, but like your emotions are valid is what I'm trying to say. You eat a whole in one setting. Cause that's what I would almost do too. And then my stomach would hurt and I would get like a really horrible stomach cramp and I'd be like, okay, I should wait for it to pass. And I'd wait for it to pass and I'd just continue eating it. This shit was fantastic. I understand why. I hear you. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. It's so hard to stop eating. It really is. Ellie made pudding the other day, and that I had the same sensation. And then suddenly dropped. I do that too with tasks like that. I will end up doing, I don't know what it is, something. I'll like clean my room or something, a big task like that too. And then I'll drop really hard. And I don't know if it's like what exactly is causing it either. I'm saying all that to say that I relate and I understand, and I'm sorry you're going through that though. I don't know if it's like I don't know what chemical my brain drops, but I definitely understand what you mean. Tomorrow, Chad, I'm seeing a friend that I haven't seen and I don't know how long, like 10 years or some crazy shit. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun time. And I'm looking forward to it. And if you're watching this right now, miss you. Looking forward to seeing you. This is me, I guess. Usually I have to like make myself do something when I feel like that. I have to like sit and allow myself to be sad or whatever. And then what the oh, it's stars. I thought there was like smoke over there. And then I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna go get some Oreos, or I'm gonna go do this thing, and I'm gonna do something that I know that it's something that I know that I need to do. You know? You don't know Dr. Pepper the drink? 10 years? Yes. It's been about 10 years, yes. We've like stayed in contact a little bit. We just haven't seen each other. We both got busy. Like we became friends in middle school. Roughly. And then we just haven't seen each other. I saw her like one time, and then I was like, we should catch up again, and she was like, yeah. And then we didn't. And then that was 5 years ago. So now 5 years later, we're finally hanging out. But it's not anybody's fault. It's not my fault, her fault, or anything like that. It just hasn't happened. I don't know where the hell this is. You know how many times I almost say fuck when I don't need to be saying fuck? Like, I will be, like, talking to my mom, and I'm like, blah, 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 fuck it, I mean, freaking, you know? Like, it's a problem. When did this happen to me? I need to find food in Minecraft. Also, apparently, my TikTok, this is literally, nope, this is first word problem. My TikTok got switched to a business account instead of a personal account, and apparently business accounts can't use trending sounds on TikTok, which means I can't add Club Penguin music to my videos. So I had to switch back to a personal account. It's very important that I'm able to use my idle Club Penguin music for my TikToks. It's like there's less monetization with a personal account versus a business account. But I can't not have monkeys spinning monkeys. I can't not have my Club Penguin parlor music or my whatever else. Though I was cussing a lot when I met you, or like around the time I met you, but it's definitely gone up a lot since we started dating, baby. I had a friend that used to tell me when I started cussing more and more, because around the time that I met you, baby, is when I was like, I'm not family friendly anymore, and I'm gonna cuss all the time. So it was like extreme, and then it died down a little bit, and then I met Ellie, and then it got extreme again, and then it's died down again a little bit. But it's still a lot. Oh, fuck. And then, you know what? What am I doing? No. Okay, what am I doing, though? Malfunctioning. What the fuck? I just went through 5 stages of grief. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, and then I was like, I'm gonna cuss a lot because then kids won't watch my stuff, and that's not how that works. But I was like, I'm gonna prove that I'm not feeling real anymore. But now I like cuss so much recently. I'm like, this shit is a fucking problem. And then I'm like, girl, get y'all shit together a little bit. That's meta. That's meta. That's true. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to fucking talk anymore. See, it happens. Yeah, that's right. I don't want you to. But let me just play. So we're going. We're just not going to care anymore. Yeah, my mom. It's like if I say like. Well, I don't know. They never really cuss anyway. But, and I wasn't allowed to watch anything that had cuss words in it. But I was a kid. I'd always have to watch things that were like, gosh dang it. Or anything like that. Which is kind of weird to think about now. And then I got older and I was like, can I watch stuff with cussing? I was like, everybody cusses. I'm like, never gonna have any content. It's like, and then I would find, there was like a middle ground of like, family friendly. Not family friendly, but like, I gotta get food, man. My dude's dying so bad. Where like people would not cuss and that was fine, but they would still like make jokes, you know? Chat, I'm gonna pause my game and I'm turning my shit off. Because I have to get food and I don't want to show it. Hold on. Just give me a business second. A business moment, if you will. Anyway, but I would... Yeah, there's a line between, like... being, like, super over family friendly, and then there was, like, just not cussing. And then there was... It was, like... Not fine line. People would not know the line, I guess. And they'd be, like, super... There's, like, being kid-friendly, and then there's, like, being... Like, a kid's show. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway. And I kept watching. Meta, you rebel. You rebel! That's crazy. Did she ever find out? Did you ever tell her? Like, Mom, I'm so sorry, I love you so much. But, they like watching Maya and Miguel too. I guess they didn't like talking parents. I met Maya and Miguel, I was like 5, 6 years old. There's a picture of me holding my stuffed animal Simba on a Polaroid. My dad took me to a local amusement park, and they had Clifford and Maya and Miguel, and I met Maya, Miguel, and Clifford, all of them, just different picture, and I loved Maya and Miguel, and the picture, I think it's Maya and Miguel, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to hold one of their hand, and I don't know if they just can't see or they didn't want to hold a 5-year-old's hand, but I was like, I remember being so excited. And then every time that I would go to that amusement park after that, I'd be like, man, I remember when I met my Miguel. And I don't remember much when I was 5, but that's one of the few things I do remember. And I was just so excited. And my dad was like, okay, stand right there. And then I don't even know where the Polaroid went, where it came from, because that's the only memory I ever have of my dad with that Polaroid. I don't know if he borrowed it or I don't know. Because we have other pictures like that too, but it's not many. I don't know. It's interesting. I was always allowed to curse. When I was little, my dad practiced making up curse words. Aw. Yeah, my parents would get... we were friends with some stricter parents than mine, but my parents didn't like when I said stupid. Because, we had friends, we had friends that weren't allowed to say stupid, and then I would say stupid too much, and then... My parents would let me say stupid, just not in front of other kids. Because those parents would be like, that's awful influence. You can't say stupid. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. But why? I literally would tell my mom, I remember telling my mom at like 7, I was like, but I'm not saying a bad word. It's the word stupid. What shit fucking... Oh no! Oh god, the texture, the smell! That's really funny, baby. Anyway, I love Maya Miguel. It's goated. I'm so glad you watched that show too, Bear. Or tried to. Wait. You gotta talk about things kids find boring, like politics, family drama, about people who don't even know, jobs and businesses. Oh my god, that's so true. I am so far away from where I came in. I feel like I need to go back over there because I don't know where my thing is. I'm gonna go back. Because I feel like if I could just get on top of something, I feel like I've like either walked past it or something tragic. I was surprised that no one's interested in watching a Minecraft movie for free on Discord. I worked hard to find it. Well, hopefully, I think, okay, there's two things what I think happened with that. One, I think some people just didn't see it. And two, I'm interested in it, but I was so like, I like came in my room after the yard sale and I was like, I'm so tired, I'm gonna lay down. And then I was like half asleep and then finally fell asleep. And then I was like, what is the time? Oh, there it is. What is the day? I was just so, like, as I was putting things away, I was like, I'll get back to Bear later. And then I forgot because I was so tired. But I would love to watch it. But then there's part of me that's like, do I want to watch it in a theater, though? Because then you have, like, that whole thing. You know? I don't know. I don't know. But I would love to. I want to watch it in Discord regardless, like, theater or not. But, maybe we can... Monday? Maybe? Or tomorrow? Maybe Monday. I don't know. We'll see. I say I don't know, we'll see. As in, give me a business day to think about it. Discord is free and I'll join in on the memes. That's true. That's true, that's true. My theater experience could be a hit or miss because people are fucking crazy and crazy. Lack of a better word, you know? Did I lose it again? Am I just running towards... No, okay. Why does it... Literally, why does it keep going in the water, dude? This is making me crazy. Might lose my mind. Also, I can't believe that my account got switched to a business account on TikTok. I really wonder if a hacker did that, because it wasn't like that before I, you know. You know what I'm trying to say? It wasn't like that before it was hacked. Yeah, I wonder what that means. Is it behind the scenes? Oh, I got a key. Why do I have a key? 37, holy shit. Okay, here we go. Open. What the fuck? This is a new one. Okay. Yearn for the keys. Usual kid like something followed by shh. It's a pretty common response. Oh, Meta, I updated my computer to Windows 11, by the way. I think I said by the way twice, but I updated my computer to Windows 11. I had to go to my BIOS settings and enable the PTM thing. Also, Ellie was gonna get rid of this flannel, and then I saw it, and I almost cried because I was one of the first. Well, not one of the first things. It was actually no, it is because I look at this and think about the place that she worked when I met her, and then I was like. It's still... I don't know. Anyway, I was like, it smells like her. I can't throw it away. I can't give it away. So now it's mine. It was hers. And she was going to get rid of it. And I was like, no, you can't do that. How's it run? I mean, fine. So far, I think. I mean, Windows 11 is okay. You guys wear so much flannels in Georgia. It's just me. Must get so hot. I'm so cold a lot. So it's like the perfect, like, if I get warm, then we're chilling, you know? I've never met anybody else. Ellie wears flannels too, but not nearly like I do. Ellie wears my flannels. I don't, yeah. Yeah, it's mostly me though. And then earlier it was like a little bit warm, but then it was like a little chilly with the wind, so I was like, you know, like an above world. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's do, yeah, floating islands. Tomorrow's like cold for here In April, it's 36 today. What the fuck? That's... Wow. Is it gonna snow? Okay, let's do this. Oh, man. I had to get that to get the other thing. Oh, we had one like this before too, and it sucked. There's like a skull down there. Snowed an hour north, just cold rain. Damn. That's crazy. We had hail the other day. Yesterday, day before yesterday. There was like a marble-sized hail for no reason. It was like thunderstorming, and then I was like, you know what I mean? That was crazy. I thought that we don't get hail very often. This shit was loud. I was considering upgrading my phone today before the tariffs. Lowering phone prices. Apple got exempt from the tariffs, so I can wait to upgrade as usual. That's good. I just finally upgraded my iOS. I have not upgraded my iOS at all. I've been using the same iOS for, I don't know. I think I was on iOS 13. Maybe. I don't know what I was on. No, I wasn't. My phone hasn't been updated since October. Cuz I don't have enough space. So I just kept deleting stuff. 18? I don't know anything. I say 14. I thought it was on 14. I don't know numbers. I'm really bad with numbers. Though. That damn dyscalculia shit. Or whatever it is. Number dyslexia. My battery replaced last year. I got my phone in 2020. I want it to last till 2030. That's so valid. Mine is shit. My battery is shit. Mine's a 2019. I really want to replace it really bad. I've thought about just replacing the whole phone because I use, when I go to concert, which isn't very often, but when I go to concerts, I love using my phone, like, to, you know, I know there's like a lot of people that, you know, like, don't record concerts, but I genuinely like watching it back, and I like doing a lot of photography. And you can't bring a whole fucking camera in. And anyway, all that to say that I kind of want to upgrade because of the camera, and then also, how the fuck am I getting up here? The camera, and then things like that. But also, it runs. It doesn't run great, but it doesn't need it to. It's not horrible yet. I shouldn't even say that though, because then I'll jinx myself. Hello? Amplified world. Okay. Anyway. But I hear you though, completely. What am I doing? Literally, what am I doing? I think that iPhones should last way longer than what they do. It's the damn battery. It really is. It is a custom skin. Well, custom skin. It's mostly custom. One of my friends... it's a little lion tail. But one of my friends found a skin on some website and then customized it. And then made a little... This is what I feel like... Genuinely, this is what I feel like I would look like in Minecraft. I would, like, have a tan. I really want to, like, buy this fit. Have, like, a white... Maybe not button up. I don't know. And then, like, a vest. There's my chain. I don't know why I would have... I've always wanted steampunk goggles, too, and I never buy any. Anyway. That's what it is. It's just me, but if I was cooler. It's me if I was actually an adventurer, TM. You know how it is. Hell yeah, meta. Oh my god. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to carry this around. I really don't. man. I don't have enough. By a nethead says I'm excellent soon. It's regular show. That's awesome. I haven't seen regular show. I've only seen, well, I say I haven't seen it. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. Another Cartoon Network show, since we're on the topic of Cartoon Network a little bit, me and Ellie, well, okay, so I only watched a couple episodes when I was a kid, and I only remember, like, bits and pieces of it. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but what I did watch I liked. But we've been watching Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends recently. We were gonna go to bed, and I was gonna put something on to watch, and and then we got invested in it, and then now we're watching it. You can't just have it on, apparently. That's really good. It's so much better. Like, I didn't think it was bad at all, because I remember liking it when I was a kid and thinking that it was funny. But, like, there's, like, somewhat to, like, a story to it. I thought it was just like, oh, now we're doing this, now we're doing this, now we're doing this. Which it is a little bit. We're only on the third episode, maybe. It's my Amazon. Get it out of here! What is it doing in your Amazon? Anyway, but I like I said, what I did watch when I was a kid, I thought was very funny. Remember the character Cheese? There was a game on the Cartoon Network website that you would, I don't know if it was like rolling down the hill or something, but he would just scream. I don't know if anybody else remembers that, but I thought that shit was so funny. I think there might be a video of me playing it somewhere. Does Cartoon Network still make stuff, though? Because I haven't seen any of their stuff in forever. I definitely remember that. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're gonna find... I feel like it's gonna be, like, down. I'm gonna have to go all the way back down. And it's gonna be quite unfortunate. This is like Flat World TM, but not. I gotta quit dying so fast. My hunger. I thought that Frances was actually Madame Foster's imaginary friend because her real daughter died decades ago. That's a really good theory, and I like that. That would make some sense. But what about, what is the rabbit's name? I forgot his name. But where would he come from? Would that be, what if imaginary friends have imaginary friends? Would that be how that works? I don't know. Foster for thought. If you will. And then I also found out, because I was like, her voice sounds super familiar, and I looked it up. This was yesterday. I looked it up yesterday, and I did not, I was, trying to sit there and try to figure out where the fuck I know her from. She voices Emily Elizabeth and Clifford. Frances. And I was like, holy shit. And then also she plays, I don't remember her name, but in Avatar. And then, Eduardo is Tom Kenny, which is the voice of SpongeBob. And then Mr. Is it Harrington? I don't know the rabbit's name. Harrington? Not Harrington. That's Stranger Things. What the fuck is his name? The rabbit's name. He is, he's in Clone Wars. He's the narrator in Clone Wars. Right? I didn't know that either, Meta. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was watching, there was a Tom Kenny video popped up, and he was talking about Foster's, which I was like, my phone's listening to me. It's hard to talk about Foster's, and I was like, and then he was like, somebody asked him what characters he enjoyed doing, and then one of his answers was like, oh, I love doing Eduardo. And then there he goes, just doing Eduardo, and I was like, what the fuck? So that was cool. That was cool to see him, to hear him do that. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get food in my game. Greg Griffin voices Frances. She's voice acting and everything. Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's what I was seeing when I looked her up. I was like, she's literally in everything. And then I didn't know. I was like looking at her, and she's in so much Scooby-Doo stuff. And she's Daphne. What the hell? Girl, you are in everything. And also, it's impressive. I am blacking out the screen so I can get food in Minecraft. And just in case Ellie's here, she doesn't have to hear it or see it. Where did I come in at? I should make it a button. That would be much smarter and easier. Elgato is so good about that because then it's a multi-function button and then you press it and then it does 2 different things at the same time. Gay. I know! I'm excited about that. I like being gay, guys. Chicken less. You are too, silly goose. Silly. Okay, we're chilling. I gotta get something. I don't have anything. The League song reminds me of Arcane, which I also have not watched. I really want to watch Arcane. I just know it's going to be kind of heavy, and I like don't want to watch a heavy show right now. If you know what I mean. Brother. Nikki and Fire Odd Parents, the most female, and most of the female background characters. Damn, that's really cool. I did not watch that show very much. I tried multiple times. I just could never get into it. But I do know who you're talking about, and that's really fucking cool. So she's like done everything then. She's been everywhere. She's done everything. Her resume is full. Ow. Me when I've done everything and I'm hot, sexy, and good at Minecraft. No, just kidding. That's really fucking cool though. Hell yeah. Love that. I want to be a voice actor so bad. Actress? That sounded weird. Actor. What the fuck? That made that. Ugh, I didn't like the way I said that. I think voice acting would be so fun. I've thought about, or I did one attempt, a while ago with that kids TV show. I want to keep trying. I think I will. But I don't really know. I don't know. And it's not on my priority list, is what I'm trying to say. But I think that shit would be so fun, and I feel like I'd really enjoy it. Okay. But then I have to be, they'd be like, you can't say shit. You can't say fuck. There's more coal over there. I can't pick this up. Oh. Anyway. I don't know. It seems like a lot of people, it doesn't seem as common now, because, like, AI and all that bullshit. But I feel like a lot of people that do it, they really enjoy it. I don't think anybody, for what I've seen, I'm sure it's out there, though, that people do it and they don't enjoy it. Have I been to Honest Prince of Beauty game? What do you mean by that? You mean that it's not good, or do you mean that it's, like, heavy? What do you mean? I've heard it's good, but I'm also like, is this gonna make me sad? Is this gonna make me go? Is this maybe gonna cry? Probably. Oh, it's fantastic. Super dark. Okay, I gotcha. I was like, which way you mean that? What do you mean by that? Yeah. I know the soundtrack slaps, though, too. I had 4 thoughts, and they all ended each other at the same time. It happens so often towards the end of the day. When my ADHD medication wears off, and then I try to stream sometimes at night, and then I, like, be talking about whatever, and then I like don't be talking, and then I'm like, what the fuck was I talking about? Either what the fuck was I talking about, or I have 4 different things that I was gonna say, and then I forget every single one of them. And that's not cool. It's not cool. I don't like it. I wish that I could. Hold on. I gotta back up. My attention span, not even just since TikTok, but since short form content is so popular now, and I've heard that people are also having this problem. It's like harder to sit down, which isn't the main reason. The main reason is just time. But to sit down and watch a show that is, you know, it's like, oh, I can sit down and watch 5 TikToks that are, or whatever, however long. But then it's like, oh, to sit down and watch a show? Is it my attention span? Is it, well, I don't know. Because it used to be so much easier, and now it's like, oh, that's so long. Like, I think about it, 45 minutes, I'm like, God, that is such a long time. But then I, like, sit and I scroll on TikTok for an hour. That's no different. I don't know what makes it so different. Even though, you know what I'm saying? It's so different, but it's not that different. So I do think it might have to do with attention span. Given sitting for 45 minutes and doing the same thing or watching the same thing seems harder now. Maybe not harder, but just like... No, I guess it is harder. I don't know. I don't know what word I'm trying to say there. It's interesting. I have other friends, like I said, that have had the similar thing. Also, us talking about this reminds me of Stranger Things and how, like, they're all grown now. I feel like I know they had COVID and everything too, which totally understand that. That's fine. But I feel like some of it got drug out so long. And now they're so grown, they don't even look like kids anymore. I know this is their last season thing. I think it is a season. But I just, stuff like that, I'm like... That's another thing about shows that really bothers me. It takes so long for stuff to come out. Some stuff to come out. I'm not saying it bothers me all the time or you know, or that it's a big deal. But with shows like Stranger Things, where it's like years before the next season comes out, and they're like, guys, it's soon. Okay, girl, me too with a YouTube video. But also you're like, I don't know. Struggled with that for a while. I made an effort to start watching TV again, though. Put back to normal. That's good. Yeah, Sadie Sink. She did very well in Stranger Things for sure. It was quite impressive. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, it was. I was like, I just read something and then I forgot to respond to the other thing that you said. It is. I'm really interested to see where they go with it, and I've thought about rewatching Stranger Things, but I don't think I would like it nearly as much now as when it came out. Because I ate that. I think a lot of people ate that series up when it came out. Like more than a normal amount. I don't know. I liked it though. And I remember when I had COVID in 2022, and then the last season had come out, and I watched all of it in one setting, like not one setting, but like of course within a day. Or the part 1 or whatever. So I agree with that, Bear. They really saved the show season 4. It was it was rough for season 2 was like okay. I don't remember which side plot they had with the thing with 11 with like her sister or whatever the fuck that was. That was weird. Some people recommend the series and it took years to finally watch it. I know, and you love it, and you have the Demogorgon now. Literally, as I was watching it, like every time I'd watch it, I'd be like, oh my god, Meta, please watch this. Please watch this, please watch this, please watch this. And he'd be like, maybe. I don't know. And I was like, King, please watch this. I was begging him. It's very much a meta type of show. I think so. I think it was season 2. The whole mall thing was ridiculous. Which part? You mean the whole thing? I feel like there were some parts that were pretty cool, but some of it drug on. Stranger, that's so true. Yeah, definitely. I liked the aesthetic of the mall and everything, but I do feel like some parts of it was like it felt like there were not plot holes, just they were just there. Do you know what I mean? It just felt like it was just filler. That was the word I was looking for. It just felt like it was filler shit. Which I feel like is necessary to an extent. But not... I don't know. Not to the extent that they did it. Oh, I forgot about that, Bear. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a little weird that they did that like that. I remember thinking that as I was watching it too. Like they could have been any sort of anything indicating, oh, maybe they know about this. Ellie hasn't. I don't think Ellie's ever seen it. She's definitely not gonna want to watch it now. I don't know. We've thought about. I've tried to. Okay, I need to back up. Ellie and I have talked about watching it before again because I really wanted to get back into it. I watched the first episode. This was a couple of years ago, and then I was like, "Well, watch more of it," and then we didn't watch more of it. But also, Ellie wasn't a big fan. I can't remember if she's seen it before, or if she was just gonna rewatch it for me. I do really, really want to rewatch Doctor Who, though. That's a big one. I miss Doctor Who so much. I know we're talking about that not yesterday, day before yesterday. This is a horrible place to be right now. What am I doing? I don't know if like we were talking about the other day, if I'll ever finish Doctor Who, because the way that the things that they were doing now. You can't watch action sci-fi. She's very picky with her action sci-fi, which is so valid because I think that some action sci-fi is really not good as well. But yeah, I definitely forgot about the whole thing under the base like that. I have a couple of Stranger Things Funko Pops too that some friends got me. I think I gotta go up and around. I don't know. Some of it, like, not to be like being an adult. I definitely can like just drug on. Some of it did. I lost it again. I went around, but I don't remember where it was. Okay. Fantastic. Now I just want to get over there. I don't even want to dig anymore. You talking about Stranger Things meta? The we're woke thing? Susan, was that meta? I don't remember that. I've got a nose for silly wokeness. There was some wokeness in season 4 for sure. Doctor Who. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I think it's great that they're like they're being more inclusive with things. But I also they're just I don't know, the way that they're promoting it's weird. and bothersome. Super bothersome to me. I really wish that we had some better shit. It used to be so good. Ellie used to watch some Doctor Who as well. And we used to have... I don't know. It used to be so good, man. And then I think a big thing, though, with Doctor Who is that it's not the same writers anymore. And that's a bit of a bum. He's gay, but not in a way. Nice to meet you, gay friend. Have the gay thing for gay people. Not wait, not